Good evening. Welcome to our session today, Global Youth Forum. My name is Valdivia Virginia. I'm currently the ambassador for GYF. And of course, I'd just like to introduce GYF a bit. At Global Youth Forum, our main goal is to be able to help the youth eradicate poverty in Africa by empowering them with the necessary skills that they need. So we do this through various programs. We have Molding for Work. We also have Ordinary Voices, and we do have the Football for Peace. And of course, today we are going to have our guests, our Sports4SDG guests, who are going to be available so that they can be able to discuss further on our topic for the day. So, guests, kindly just give a brief introduction of yourself. Zani, feel free to go.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Azani Gumbao. I am the ambassador, Global Youth Forum Ambassador 2023 for the Sports4SDGs in Kenya and specifically in Tana River County. I'm humbled to be part of the program and especially to attend this meeting this evening. I believe it will be an interacting session. I'm here to learn and unlearn. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much, Azani. Asutsa, feel free to join in.
Okay, thank you so much for this chance. I'm humbled. I thank God for the day and for joining us here today. I'm Asutsa Josephat Murumbuza. I'm an ambassador for sports for Sustainable Development Goals 2023 project. I represent Kajiado County, and I'm so happy to be part of that team and expect good things from us as ambassadors. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Josephat.
Yes.
Just to also say shout out to our listeners who have joined us live on Facebook. So I also wanted just to be able to ask you, what change would you like to see in the world? So Azani, maybe you can kick in.
Come up again with the question, please.
Okay, I was asking, what change would you like to see in Kenya?
Actually, as for me, in Tana River County, and the reason as to why I opted to come for this, or to be a candidate for this program, our main aim is to fight climate. Globally, things are changing. Seasons are no longer the same. And our main aim here is to find and to work with the global program to make Let's Go Green, the Go Green program. So we want to bring in the change by planting several trees, working and bringing on youth to fight poverty through climate change. And most importantly, at the Delta, there is a lot of things. So our main aim is also to let people live sustainable at the Delta. Remember, in Tana River, we have got the largest river in Kenya, and we have got the only delta in Kenya, which is Tana Delta. So our main aim is to bring and harmonize the community to sustain their living at the Delta. So from there, I believe we will have made a change, and a significant one for that case.
Thank you so much, Azani. Josephat, what change would you like to see in Kenya?
That is a very nice question. First and foremost, as youth, we are living and being affected by poverty. You see the property that our parents had, some of them, they took us to school to learn so that we can get jobs and replace properties that they used to educate us. But after graduation, you find that there are no jobs. Yet, as youth, we have a number of talents. And these talents are paid off in other countries, in other continents. You'll find that a youth, same age as me, has property, he's wealthy. And me, I'm here I don't have a job.
Yeah.
So I would love to see this country through sports that we try to mitigate the problem of poverty in this country. Another thing, we are having health issues that come with obesity, issues that comes with what we consume. So through this program, this project, I would love to see and educate people about health lifestyles, physical exercises, so that we can keep fit. We can do away with obesity-related diseases.
Yeah.
Another thing is about quality education. I would love especially to see in our schools, that is from the ECD level up to college level, whereby the Ministry of Education emphasizes on co-curriculum activities. We want sports to be taken extremely serious, because from that level, it's when we can build on our sportsmanship up to adult, and we can play these games with a lot of passion.
And allow me
I
to
think
interrupt
those
you.
are some of them.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, apologies for that. Thank you so much. And I just wanted to ask, how has the process been for both of you in terms of trying to create this change in Kenya? So maybe, Asutsa, you can just continue, like, you can start us off for this question. How has the experience been in terms of, as you're trying to recreate this change in your area? How has the process been for you?
To be honest, I can't work on my own. We need to combine efforts from all the stakeholders so that we can move this agenda forward. Remember, when we come together, we become more stronger. So personally, I've tried my level best. As an individual, it has been extremely difficult. But I thank God when I joined Global Youth Forum, and I'm 100% sure the dream that I had in terms of sports in this country is going to move far, and there will be the betterment of sports in this country. Together, slowly by slowly, one step at a time, we will bring the change that we desire.
Thank you so much. Just to continue the conversation, Azani, what has the process been for you in terms of trying to bring this change in your community?
Actually, working with the community, let me say it's a tiresome thing, because first of all, you will face rejection from the main community members. That's one. Secondly, you will also people who are demoralizing you, and some of them might be your community members. And thirdly, in an area whereby the youth seem to have been neglected, like Tana River, it's when you come with such a program, they say, like, this man has come here to steal from us, the youth. So as a youth, when you want to create a platform to showcase youth talents, to showcase anything that will bring youth together, it becomes a challenge for you. So in such a program, and also we have got the political class. The political class, in a way that when they see you bringing programs that does not benefit their interest, you will find it hard for you. But I believe us coming together through the support of Global Youth Forum, and not the support, but through the empowerment program by Global Youth Forum, we will be able to harness and bring on several youth together, and we will make them work hard, and also we empower them in a way that we will grow and make our visions as youth come together in order to eradicate poverty and live sustainable.
Thank you so much for those insights. And Peter, kindly just give a brief introduction of yourself, and then we can proceed.
Okay, good one. Thanks, Val. My name, as always, guys, I'm Peter. I had some good technical issues there, but nice to join you today. this is me chiming in to listen to the ambassadors, what they have to say and what Sports4SDGs have for us. So that's me, Val. Hope that meets the standards you are looking for there.
No, just one more question. What change do you want to see in your community? Or what change are you working on to see in your community?
Interesting question, but the change I want to see, I see a world where there is more for everybody. And I think Kenya is a very rich country and it is not poor. So the change I want to see Kenya where everybody has enough and not that mentality of like me. I want to see a world or Kenya where everybody have enough and we can share the little that we have to grow each other and come out of this poverty. And using obviously my favorite tool to eradicate poverty. There we go, Val.
Yeah, thank you so much for those introductions. And I think we should jump on to discuss further. And Peter, allow me to call you back. I just want you to be able to highlight what are some a minute. Yes, as I wanted to call you back in, I wanted to ask you, where did this idea for Sports4SDGs come from? What were you aiming to achieve with this work?
Oh, okay. Good question. So obviously, Val, I know you have been part of the journey and you know all these things about Football for Peace and how we've struggled to mobilize approximately 108 football teams across Kenya to be part of the Football for Peace. So through that, a lot of people have been asking us, could we do other tournaments or could we do other sports to also advocate for the sustainable development goals? So this then originated to the Sports4SDGs. And that's where you see Atsutsa just fat on here. And that's where you see Azani Gumbao from various counties joining us today. So the idea came from a single football tournament to now having
I think we've lost you there for a bit. Peter, can you hear us? I think forgive us for that. Peter has experienced some technical errors on that. And just to be able to just continue with the conversation before he's back, I just like to engage the guests. What sport are you looking to host and why do you want to host this specific sport? So Atsuta, we can begin with you.
Thank you so much. Personally, when I was at primary school, I knew when I reached at class 7, I'll be given a chance to represent my school, my zone, even my province at the football tournament. But you see, I was denied simply because I was told I have big legs. I have, you see, some weird reasons that denied me a chance to play football. And when I went to high school, I developed interest in rugby. But now I want to take this football, soccer, to my county and tell them and inspire those who are being maybe downgraded. Maybe they are being demotivated by the words of the people that football can be played. You can develop a passion, you can work on your skills, and you can play football very well.
Yeah.
Football is a game that is well known globally, is played globally. At least each and every county has a football team. We have football clubs, even here in Kenya. Football brings people together. It unites people together for a purpose. And through that, when people come together, it's when we can teach them about climate conservation, environment conservation. We can teach them about climate change. We can also teach them about health issues and living a good, healthy life. We can teach them, we can create that awareness to eradicate poverty. Let us also focus and treat sports the way we treat academics as a key thing that can help you earn a living in your life. So I'm going for football this season. Maybe next time, if I get a chance, I might change to other games. Now that Peter said, we also have other sports. Thank you so much, Val.
Thank you, Asutha. And Azani, also to you, what sport are you looking to host and why?
Actually, I am looking to host volleyball tournament. And the reason as to why I'm looking to host volleyball tournament, with football in Tana River County, it has been given a lot of priority. We have got so many football tournaments going on. We have got so many football teams being engaged, and we have several talents in Tana River County. Like we have our own young man from Tana River by the name Issa Marsis, who is playing football in Somalia. We have Gondaido, who recently went to Tunisia to represent Kenya, is playing with Young Bulls, a team in Kilifi County, that's Malindi. That's a few people to mention.
Yeah.
We have got several people who have been trained as referees with our senior colleague, Henry Buya Jabba.
I think also Zani has some technical issues. Peter, welcome back. I see you also, today the internet is not your friend. And would you like to continue with the conversation from where you left off as we wait for Azani to join us back?
Yeah, really good one. So I know I caught up with you now where members were discussing a bit about the project they're working on. Val,
yeah.
I want to do archery for the goals. And my thematic area is aim for employment. You know, archery, when you pull back and you aim at something, for us, we want to aim for employment, for example. So with the archery project, we want to get at least 5 young people in every single county employment through the archery. So how can we bring archery as a sport to a national sport, just like the football, and you see like now Azani is organizing handball and all those things. How could we also have archery competition in Kenya and produce international archers? So for me, I will be organizing archery tournament on 27th to train 5 archers so that we can have even inter-county archery competitions and employ them to do that particular sport and income and uplift them out of poverty. And purely that's what I actually want to do. And as we move along the conversation, I will share a little bit more, just like my brother Sutsa have shared a little bit about himself. So carry on, Val. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that input. And also just to continue the conversation, and I think maybe this time I'll start with Peter, then we go to Josephat. What sustainable goals? Give me 2 sustainable goals that you're looking to advocate for. And why would you want to advocate for them? So Peter, that's for you. What SDGs are you looking to advocate for and why?
Oh, okay. 2. Let me pick 2 for now.
Yes,
no poverty, and decent work and economic growth. Why? If people have work, looking at the archery for the goals and what have archery for the goals and aiming for employment, imagine if you are employed and you earn income. Resources that can get you out of poverty. And that's why we are going to use that, get more people into sport, employ them, and then get them to earn income so that they can get their way out of poverty. And for me, that's the link in terms of the two goals and why we want to do that.
Thank you so much for that. Josephat, jump in.
Val, thank you for that question. I think we are doing this for us for a reason. And one of the SDG is no poverty. As I said earlier, sports is a field of economic empowerment.
I think you're breaking a bit.
I'm breaking, sorry for that. Can you get me now?
Yes, now we can get you. You can be able to just start again.
Okay, as I was saying, thank you. As I was saying, Peter has talked about poverty eradication, and sports is one of the key area that we can capitalize in as a country, as a continent, and the whole world to help the youth and break this issue of poverty. Ever since we're talking about poverty, yet a good number of us, we are talented. Why don't we unite quality education and good health, then we use that to eradicate poverty? Because let's say, for example, now that I'm an ambassador, tomorrow I will spearhead, I will champion for another bigger project within Kajiado County that will cover all the sub-counties. Through that, I'll get employment for me to do that. So poverty is one of them. I combine good health because people need to do physical exercise, especially those in urban areas. We don't have land to cultivate. We are busy eating junks and everything. We are having health issues within our urban areas. Through sports, at least, even if you are not doing it to compete and win a trophy and win a medal, then you'll be helping yourself to improve your health, to live a healthy life. Then the last one I would say is about climate change. My brother and fellow ambassador Azani Gumbao said very well. He talked about climate change, and I don't want to go into details, but those are some of the major things that we are looking to create awareness in this project.
Okay.
Thank you. Back to you, Val.
Yeah, thank you so much for that input. And I think, Atuta, since you're in Kajiado County, I think I can join you on one of your activities. I'd like to be part of that.
You're welcome. I'll be glad.
Yes. And I would like to
come join me.
I am interested for SDG 5, gender equality. So we'll discuss how to bring in SDG 5 in that plan. But other than that, welcome back, Azani. And you were telling us about the sport that you wanted to host and why you wanted to host the same. So kindly just give us a brief of that under 1 minute, and then we can proceed with the next question. So Azani, this is your time. Kindly unmute. Azani, kindly unmute.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, now we can hear you.
Thank you. Sorry, I had a bit of technical. Power was off and the Wi-Fi went on too. But right now we are back. Yeah.
Welcome back.
Thank you so much. Now I was speaking about volleyball, and the reason as to why I wanted us to host volleyball in Tana River County is that most of the tournaments that I've attended, both in Hola, Delta, Bura, all the way to Bengal, they are normally football tournaments. And a few teams, like we have the Hola Prisons, a very few teams consist of volleyball. Now, I want us at least to bring this game to life. It is my favorite game that I played since high school. I want us to bring it, at least let it come live, and also let people feel the benefit. And one thing I would like to host it is to fight climate change, as I've said. So we will be planting possibly trees, whether mangrove or non-mangroves, but we will plant trees and have, we can say, a procession walk, a peaceful walk in demonstrating the climate change. And the other one, I am a gender equality ambassador, a human rights defender of that make. I am the founder and the coordinator for Girls to Women Foundation. And here we are working on fighting for the girl, child, children, and women in the society. Therefore, one of the other SDG we'll be working on is on gender equality, the rights of the girl child, FGM, female genital mutilation, all those things. So our main aim here, we are going to develop a hashtag by the name Spike for Nature and Spike for Gender. You get me? And
Yes.
from there, we will be able to craft some social media campaigns, do some banners, create peaceful walks and procession towards the due date. From there, I believe through our teachings, through our public barazas, through our youthful engagement and the social media campaigns, people will understand amicably the current effect due to the global change and climate change, and also how to include gender and equality in our bringing and the sports in Tana River County at large. So I believe from there, we'll be ready to move and we'll be ready to create the change that we want to see in Tana River County.
Okay, thank you so much, Azani. I've been very impressed when I've had gender equality. That is music to my ears. And also one thing I've realized about both Tana River and Kajiado, there's a similarity in terms of promoting the women's agenda in these counties. I've had the pleasure of working with both counties. And I think in my experience, I've seen the patriarchal nature of this society is actually quite high. So thank you for that. And thank you for that input. And just to bring in Peter into this conversation, how does GYF fit into this? What makes GYF unique in doing this?
Oh, okay. What makes us unique? That's an interesting one, Val. But I know a lot of people are doing a lot of things out there, but what makes us unique? We want to be very transparent and accountable in everything we do. And I remember last time we were catching up with ambassadors and we were looking at our values, Global Youth Forum values, the integrity, the cooperation, the teamwork, honesty, transparency, and all of these real values that make things really work out. For us at Global Youth Forum, we would have chosen to do it ourselves. But imagine we are now empowering the ambassadors from across Kenya. And we want to do this not only in the 10 counties that people have been selected to be ambassadors on. We want to have ambassadors, say male and female, just call it all gender in all the counties. So first, what makes us unique, we don't want to do it ourselves. The cake is so big that we want to share it with other young people from across Kenya so that they can be able to mobilize their own resources to actually realize their own tournament goals and dreams and not restrict them. And that makes us unique in all this. And we are also not just telling people that we are going to give you 5,000 Kenya shillings. I will tell you for a fact, 5,000 can do nothing. But we are providing the training, the guidance, and working with you along the way so that we can help link you with the corporates. We can link you with partners. Now, as Asutsa, you've realized that Val is also in Kajiado County, and you guys are going now to work together. So imagine that power of bringing the decision-making and the key resource mobilizations at the grassroots level and not restricting people to either do things our way. They have to come up with their own ways, try things out, and then scale up. So with that, Val, I think that makes us unique. But again, members in this house might have even picked one or two things that they might want to share that they think makes Global Youth Forum unique in relation to this particular project. So I will throw it back to Azani or Asutsa to probably give us just one or two things why they think Global Youth Forum is unique in terms of running the Sports for SDGs? I throw it to Asutsa and then Azani, and also Val, you as well. So I throw it back to you guys.
Thank you.
Jump in.
Okay, sorry for that. Thank you, Peter. For me, I'm not giving up because of Global Youth Forum. You are true mentors. Your consistency, I love it. It is on another level. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Azani, then Val, back to you. You also got to tell us why we are unique because you asked me.
Oh, thank you. For me, I can say Global Youth Forum is unique in this way. First of all, Peter has said that they have the capacity to do this program on their own, but they created a call. And after that call, we all went on. We were around 166, those who showed interest. Yeah. And from there, those who attempted, it brought us to around 10 or 11. From there was also an attempt. You are given something to attempt, so they are looking for we can say, action doers. You may express the interest that you want to do it, but if you're not an action doer, then you'll be left behind. So I can say through that, and also they're good mentors. Like some of us for the past 2 weeks, we have been going through mentorship programs on daily basis. You wake up and you're informed that you have to attempt this on this so that we want to do this. You do this and this, you proceed to the next stage. So there's a lot of consistency and relation of the ideas that we want to do and we want to implement at the community level. So with this, I give thumbs up to Global Youth Forum. I believe from here, we'll be well mentored and we'll be able to go and make the change that we want to see in the world.
Thank you so much for both your input. And I think allow me to ride on your point on mentorship. I do believe GYF is highly competent enough to be able to run this, and especially with you people on board, because myself, I've also been a volunteer with GYF. I've also experienced the good mentorship that GYF has. And based on the core values that we have, among them transparency and accountability, I do believe GYF is unique because this is something, in fact, as Josephat had said, there's the consistency. It's been there from the beginning when we began. I think, is it 7 or 8 years ago, Peter?
Yeah.
It's been a while. So I do believe what makes GYF unique is because it has participated in this from the grassroots level all the way to where we are now. So in my opinion, I think GYF is not only competent, but highly skilled to do this. And just as we are trying to come to the conclusion of discussions, I'd just like to also throw this question to the sports ambassadors. Why should someone partner with you? You've told us very good ideas about what you plan to do, the sport that you want to engage the youth in. So what do you think is one thing that you feel is special about you that you can be able to tell your partner or tell other partners that you want to bring on board to be able to support you? So who wants to jump on to this first?
Val, I can take that one. It is a very important question. Actually, sports for sustainable development goals is a critical issue, critical topic that every other organization needs to develop interest if they have not. Any leader out there, whether in Africa or outside Africa, need to develop interest in it. Anytime we are doing the political agendas for development, I think considering SDGs will help us have a clear vision on our people. Any organization that is doing business on this world should be guided by the 17 Sustainable Development Goals. It is a critical initiative, and we need to start acting on it right now. When we are doing the corporate social responsibilities, let them be SDG in nature. And that is how we are going to improve the lives of people. We are going to take care of the environment. It is a call to the sponsors and partners. Just link business to this idea.
Asisa, you're breaking a bit.
Because
Kindly just repeat what you said the last time.
the last time, you can get me right now.
You're breaking
Am I
a bit,
audible?
but now you're audible. You just stand where you
Oh,
are.
thank you. Okay. Thank you. I'm going to take this again, that businesses, leaders, I think we should go the SDG way. Let us do business as we also incorporate the 17 SDGs, because that is the change we want in this world. And partnering with us in this project, on this project, and the other coming project, this will show the people, this will show the world that you are mindful. It is going to help you sell your brand. Customers will trust you more because you are in them an experience. You are minding their welfare, the welfare of the environment. So it is my call for partners, well-wishers, sponsors, join us in this move and help us make this project a success. Thank you, Val.
Okay, thank you, Atsitsa. Azani, feel free to jump on board. What do you feel is unique about you that would make someone want to partner with you in your agenda?
Actually, is the question why am I unique, or why should partners come and join us on this program?
It is because of your uniqueness that a partner would be able to join in your program. So,
Thank you so much.
Generally just answer why someone would want to partner with you in your project.
Thank you so much. Val, actually the reason as to why I'm looking for partners to come and join us on such a program is that, one, we want to provide an opportunity for the youth. And when we speak about youth here, the kids, school-going children, to be active, fit, and healthy, and also to learn gender equality and equity as early as at the grassroots level. Let's say at 10, 12 years, and also learn about the climate change. Remember, in the tourism and environmental industry, we say you learn to conserve for a better tomorrow. And the tomorrow that we have, these kids are the old age. In 10 to 20 years, they'll be the old. It is the generation we'll be speaking about now. So when we impact skills into them, it will change them, and their mindset will change, their psychological setup will change. Therefore, partnering with Global Youth Forum, partnering with the ambassador for Tana River County there 2023, that is Azani Ngumbautoya, is creating a positive opportunity for these kids to grow well and also to participate in the preservation of climate change and the gender equality. Secondly, we want also to reduce sedentary behavior, which is attributed to childhood obesity and also drug addiction. Why am I saying that? In Tana Delta, when you walk in Garsen, Kipini, all through, youths are into drugs. This is a reality that we need to come to terms with. When you go to Tana River County at a place called the Hola Miembeni, Plaza, youth are into drugs. Now, one way of bringing them together, we treat them gender equality, drug and substance abuse, in line with the not gender, but in line with the sports for SDGs. Let them come to sports. No one has died because of sport unless it's by accident. No one has died because of exercising unless maybe they had either low or high blood pressure. So partnering with us as a Global Youth Forum and as the Sports for Ambassadors, for SDG Ambassadors program, it will create a change by reducing such sedentary behaviors, obesity, and into drug abuse. Also, the other one also is by removing the economic barriers to participation in youth in sports. Val, you can bear with me that all of us, we know sports or talent pays. But if these talent are not well nurtured, there is no way they will grow. So through the program, the Sports4SDGs program in Tana River County, one of the things that I would love to do, we will be going live with Soccer Kambi. Soccer Kambi is an organization that is involved in broadcasting the county programs in coast, especially for football. And we have talked with them, and they'll be ready. They'll be covering our programs live. And also we have spoken with some scouters in Bandari and a few clubs. Let them come, let them do scouting for these young men. We believe through this, when we bring these youth together and we bring the economic barriers to them, they may be spotted and they may be patched and play at least commercial leagues, volleyball leagues, whatever. Also, the other reason as to why we want to partner, and we are calling for partners to come in, ranging from both Tana River County government, Ministry of Sports, any other non-governmental organization to come on board, is this. We want to bring also the youth close to, through common interest in sportsman and competition. You know, in Tana River County, most of the programs that we do, there have been clashes, community clashes all through. But through such sportsmanship, they'll know that this is my neighbor, this is my brother, this is a brother in sports. If you fight such a colleague tomorrow, you'll not get him into the game. So we need him to the game. We need to maintain pace and sportsmanship. The other also is encourage players to have respect for the game and outsiders. So through this, as they come together, they play together, we believe that change will be made, and even the donations that will be have made by the donors will be used well and amicably to achieve our goals. That's for me, and I believe when I get your input from you also, we may be able to come together and create the change that we want to see all together. Thank you so much, Val.
Thank you so much. I love the fact that both guests are very well prepared and very well informed about this. And so just to be able to switch the blade, I'd like to ask Peter, what does it mean for Asutsa and Zani to be able to partner with GYF? What are the benefits, or why should someone partner with GYF for this project?
Well, I'm impressed by these two young men in the house. So why you should partner with these two young men under the Sports4SDGs? Imagine, for example, if we were to do a tournament somewhere in Mombasa County or somewhere in Siaya County or somewhere in Nakuru County, it will just be one tournament. And this tournament can only bring, say, 100 to 200 people together. But I want you to imagine Azani Gumbao Thoya in Tana River organizing a tournament, bringing 150 people together. Yeah. And championing the gender rights. And I know, Val, within your ears, you are smiling all the way. And planting mangrove in that particular county. So why you should partner with these ambassadors is, one, they are addressing the real local issues at the grassroots level. And as Global Youth Forum, we provide them mentorship and guidance to show them the way and not be a one-man show. So for us, scaling this to the grassroots level and empowering young people to actually take the lead as opposed to dealing with it where we are. I think partnering with these ambassadors, not necessarily through us, not necessarily like, let me put it this way, coming to Global Youth Forum and we link it to the ambassadors at the grassroots level, it is much fun and interesting. So you are not only channeling your ideas and resources to Global Youth Forum, but instead you are bringing it to where it is actually needed, where it will make the real impact. So for me and the entire Global Youth Forum, and I know Val, you love it, it gives people the diversity to do their thing and to just have fun and thrive. I think that will be a good way to put it.
Thank you so much, Peter. Of course, when I hear the word fun, I love it. So I'm already on board with that. And just so we can be able now to conclude the session, it's been a very interactive session. I'd just like to give each one of you a minute to be able to explain what help would you be looking for, and what will such help that you're looking for enable you to meet the project goals. So I think, Azani, if you're down to go, I would start with you. What help are you looking for in order to achieve the goals of your project?
Thank you so much. Actually, for me, I am looking forward into, let me say what I have, for the potential that we have from Tana River County, because we have spoke to a number of youth who are really interested into this program. And one thing I can say, with human resource, I am well with that. I have got volunteers, a number of them. I have spoke to several organizations. We have Tana News Journal, which are covering this. We have talked to Soka Kambi, who are ready to cover this event live. We have talked to several youth. And with me, I have a little knowledge on ICT. So already I've done the posters. I've done almost the designs, ready set with the hashtags. I'm waiting now so that we'll be able to go after the launch, and we are given the go ahead. We'll be ready to share them in our social medias. Secondly, I've talked to the Waziri, Matthew Baboya, for climate change, and he has welcomed the idea. I'm now waiting for also the go ahead, so that we'll be able to meet and discuss, and if possible, we'll be able to implement it further. However, for a tournament, there must be awards. For tournament, there must be winners. For tournaments, we are intending to plant trees, so we need the seedlings. Although we have a number of them, but I believe they'll not be enough. We need to plant them, and even after planting them, we need to adopt them. So we'll be looking maybe for a few, one of the primary schools, we're planting several types of trees, and also we go and plant at the Delta. Then from there, we'll also be going for care visit for such trees, so that we make sure that these kids have been given the education and they're able to apply the skills acquired. So from there, I believe when we get the transport logistics, the helps, team equipment, remember with volleyball, we don't need several like in football. The awarding, the necessary support achieved, I believe the activity would be so much great. And I'm looking forward to call upon all the partners together, both in Tana River County and all over Kenya. Someone listening to this, someone hearing this, come, let us join hands, let us make the change in Tana River County. And I believe from there and from this project, it will be a success. Its success is success for the youth of Tana River. Success of this project is success for the whole youth of Kenya. And its success, it will touch everyone's heart, and that's what we are looking for.
Thank you so much, Azani. Atuta, kindly join in. 1 minute of what help are you looking for, and how will such help your project?
Thank you so much. That's a very important question. First, the training part of it, at least I have a Global Youth Forum. It has taken me through to reach where I am. Again, the resources, the venues are there, and I'm still negotiating with the different supporters about them. So mine, as Azani has it, we need a trophy, we need jerseys, I need some sports equipment, several balls, as Azani has mentioned. I don't think football is that.
You're breaking a bit. Sorry, kindly repeat what you just said.
Okay, I said I don't think if football is expensive, but with this equipment, with this support that we're going to give the players, at least they will also feel appreciated for their presence, and also that positive from the fans, and any support that will come through, even if it is funds, even if there is a sponsor listening to this, any government or non-governmental corporates.
Asutsa, kindly just repeat what you said. I think your internet connectivity is a bit of a problem. Can you try to repeat just what you said the last time, the last statement?
Okay, thank you. I'm sorry for that. So, as I was saying, any help from the government, from the non-governmental organization, the CBOs that you can offer. All those listening to this, we need your support to make this a success. We need your support to empower our community. If you are a corporate and you feel I'm not going to give you funds, but I'm going to donate this equipment, we will really appreciate if you are able to donate jerseys, because since it is a pilot study, we've organized tournament for 4 teams and we have 44 players who will be participating. If you are an organization and you are hearing this, you can donate branded jerseys, even bearing your company's logo. It will help sell your brand. It is going to help us empower the community, because at the end of the day, it is about the youth, it's about the community, it's about the environment. Come, let us join hands and make our world a better place for us. Thank you, Val.
Thank you so much to both of the guests. Peter, you want to jump on that? 1 minute for you too, before we conclude.
What am I jumping on, Val, again?
You're jumping on the question. What
one?
help are you looking for in terms of partnership?
Oh, okay. A lot have
Yes.
been going on, so I might have missed out. That's why I did ask Val just to double check. But look, for us, we want you guys, the corporate partners, support our ambassadors. Help them start small and help them scale. Azani is organizing a handball. He might need handballs. If you can support that, that will be really good. Azani is organizing mangrove plant.
Volleyball, just to be sure.
Okay. Azani, is that correct?
Yes, it's volleyball.
Yeah, good one. So Spike for Nature. So please join Azani and help Azani Spike for Nature so that we can all support our ambassadors across Kenya. And if you support our ambassadors, you are supporting Global Youth Forum. And as Sutsa did say, football, by the way, corporates, you guys are on marketing and branding. Can you brand jerseys for Asutsa? And when you support these ambassadors, I'm telling you, we will do a lot as Global Youth Forum. And when you support them, you are supporting us. And as Global Youth Forum, we will reach out, we will connect them to you so you guys can just achieve what you are looking to achieve. And probably at the end of August, we can sit down, reflect on what have worked, what haven't worked, and then together we can build a platform that will bring more grassroots young people, use their favorite sport to advocate for their favorite sustainable development goal. So support the ambassadors and support the Global Youth Forum, because through our ambassadors, you are giving a hand to Global Youth Forum, and that's my take.
Thank you so much to each one of you actually for the contributions that you've made. And I was just curious to know, has any of you heard of Talanta Hela? And what is it and what does it involve? Maybe you'd like to enlighten some of us, also to our listeners, maybe who are listening and they have no idea. Maybe Peter, I should spotlight you for this one. Have you heard of it and what is it about?
Asutsa is there. Asutsa knows about Talanta Hela. I saw him in the launch. So Asutsa, mute and talk.
Wow. Peter, you got me. So, what I know about Talanta Hela, it is a government initiative that has been developed. It is new, and they are targeting talents in this country, urban and remote areas. So I was going through how I can benefit from Talanta Hela. I realized that they have an app that you do registration and you fill in your details, the sports that you wish to play and everything, then you submit. Then we have a committee, like they will go through, then you will be called for an interview as they cross-check your documents. If everything you provided adds up, then you can join the academy. So I think that is the much that I know about Atlanta Hela. I don't want to lie, but I was also looking for how I can access Honorable Ababu Namamba, the CS for sports and gender and youth affairs, because I also need him in this project of mine. And if I succeed, I will know more about Atlanta Hela and I'll give good feedback. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that breakdown. And just to finish the session today, thank you so much actually to each one of you for coming through. So before we end, I'd just like to hear your parting shot for our listeners today. 30 seconds for both Atuta and Azani. So I think, Azani, you can start us off. What is your parting shot for our listeners today?
Actually, for those listening to us, I extend my warm greetings and my sincere gratitude. And also to thank Global Youth Forum for giving us such a wonderful time and a wonderful chance to deliberate such ideas. Kindly, let's all come together. I believe through our unity, we can shake mountains. And I believe from here, the project that we are looking forward, there will be a success, and their success is our success.
Thank you so much, Azani. Atuta?
Thank you. Mine, the last time I checked the 2018 World Cup, it raised a revenue of $6 million to countries, to businesses. Please let us help our youth develop their talents, nurture the talent, promote the talent, so that we can create an economic platform for each and everyone. I believe when we take care of the welfare of our people in this country, the welfare of the youth, then we will be doing justice as well. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much to actually all our guests today, Atuta and Azani. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for sharing your insights. Peter, thank you so much, of course, for joining us and, of course, sharing the viewpoint from a GYF perspective. I think on my end, I'm also grateful to our listeners who are listening to us online, and, of course, anyone who might tune in afterwards. Thank you so much, of course, for your time. And I think on my part, I just like to urge the youth who are listening, kindly be, not even kindly, it is your job and it is something that you need to do for yourself to be able to identify what is your talent or what is your potential and how best can you be able to use that to assist people in your community. So other than that, thank you to each one of you. You have a parting shot yourself?
Yeah, you can't. Val, you can't leave me out. But
okay.
Here is my parting shot before Val, Ambassador Val closes this call. But here is my thing. Imagine if you have individuals like Asutsa and Azani taking real actions, not looking for handouts, but looking for skills and resources to drive the impact. How nice will that be if we have more young people looking actually to make real change and not just looking for band-aids and all these donations, but in real sense looking to drive that particular impact. So for me, Val, partnering with either these two or the other 6 or the other 7 ambassadors will bring us out of the poverty on the situations we are, as opposed to going out there and just dishing out handouts that we don't know what these handouts are doing. Get young people like these ambassadors, support them in their little way, and make them thrive, because they will also uplift other young people within their communities, and together we can drive the change we all do want to see. And that's my parting shot, to be honest.
Thank you so much for that. And just to ask, this is a yes or no question to our guest today. And of course, Peter, you form part of the group. Do you think like a stable government, for example, in our country? Do you think a stable government is important for us or for the youth to be able to realize the potential? Or is it something that is not, we can have the mandamanos and still have the government and things proceed as normal? Or do you feel like the government has a part to play in empowering our youth? This is yes or no. No explanation. So, Peter, yes or no?
I don't have answer to that one, so I will not go with the yes or no. So
not
I'm for
applicable
a
in your
different
case.
opinion. So
Okay, so Atita?
Okay, for me, I would say we don't need a stable government.
So yours is a no.
You want me to add the because?
No. I just wanted the no.
Mine is no, because we have other people who can help us achieve this. Okay.
Don't explain it. For Azani,
No,
yes
we
or
don't
no?
need a stable government.
Okay. Azani?
Mine is a yes.
It's a yes.
No.
Okay, we will argue next time, or we can finish this discussion in the group. But other than that, thank you so much to our listeners. Thank you so much to our guests. See you next time. Have a nice day.